Seriously?
Hey guys, and welcome to this first episode of Stevo Meets. And in this one, Stevo meets Roxy Da Riveter. Say hello, Roxy.
Hi guys, I'm Roxy Da Riveter.
It's awesome to have you on the show. We've been planning this for how long? I think I first approached you on this about 8 months ago. And then we just haven't
it's been a
got
while.
to doing it. And then ever since I asked, you've been appearing on Scar's channel. You did the hobby hangout with Scar.
You were like one of the first people to ask and was just like...
Yeah,
I've been everywhere already.
I'm slow at pulling my finger out, man. And, you have been everywhere because you've done hobby hangout with Scar on Plastic Crack Gaming. And then just recently, I came and watched you on Twitch on Scardcast.
Yeah.
For the big
marathon.
Yeah. How was that?
Oh, that was so much fun. It was such an honor to be picked.
Yeah.
To join that. That was
a big old
awesome.
marathon show. How long did they go live?
7 hours.
Oh, that's hardcore, man. That is hardcore.
Live on Twitch. Yeah.
But yeah, you brought the 40k community with you, whether you liked it or not. We came, we followed in the comments section, fangirling. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was a good stream though. We enjoyed it. It was good. It was good fun. But yeah, look, I've got you on the channel. We're going to talk about some things that you've been up to. We're going to talk about your channel. For any of the viewers that are completely unaware of who you are, we'll get into that. But before we get into all that stuff, we've got to get serious for a moment because there's something we have to do. I would like to invite you to take part in 6+ Stevos, super duper, mega awesome, turbo quickfire inquisition quiz. Are you feeling up to the challenge, Roxy?
Yeah.
I should go over the rules of this quiz because you are the first guest on this first episode of my new playlist of Stevo Meets. I'm going to be asking all my guests to take part in this quiz and I'm going to be forming a leaderboard. So how you do in this quiz is going to affect your ranking in the leaderboard. Any UK audience members who wears a Top Gear, we're going to do it like a Top Gear style celebrity leaderboard. So you're in a privileged position because no matter how bad or good you do, you're going to be in first place for a little while at least, until I get the next guest on. But yeah, we're going to time you. I'm going to ask you 15 multiple choice questions.
Oh my god.
Say the first answer that comes into your head. Okay, I can only accept your first answer. These are super challenging questions, so get your thinking cap on, right? We're going to use this as a bit of an icebreaker. We're going to find out a little bit about you. And we're going to see how you do, all right? So, are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to start a timer as well. Okay, so in the event of a tie, if you and another guest get the same amount of questions right, the time is going to be the tiebreaker. So you also want to try and answer these questions quickly, all right?
Okay.
So brace yourself. I'm going to start the timer when I ask the first question. Okay, Roxy, are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, your timer is starting now. Okay, Roxy, question 1. Gork or Mork?
Mork.
Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
Age of Sigmar or fantasy?
Fantasy.
Painting or building?
Building.
Shooter or chopper?
Shooter.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Rock or hip hop?
Rock.
Sweet or savoury?
Savory.
Bases, 25mm or 32mm?
32 mil.
Plastic or resin?
Plastic.
Paintbrush or airbrush?
Paintbrush.
Warboss or Big Mech?
Big Mac.
Narrative or competitive?
Narrative.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
I wasn't offering to make you a brew, by the way. Loyalist. Your final question, Rox. Loyalist or heretic?
Heretic.
Okay, and you answered the questions in 1 minute 25 seconds. That's speedy. That's speedy. You've done well. Okay, let me just calculate your score. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3. I can tell you, Roxy, you got 9 out of 15.
Oh.
That's a respectable score. So not too bad, not too bad. A few wrong answers in there.
Good.
Okay, but yeah, good. That puts you currently on the standings. You are you are currently in first place on the leaderboard. How does that feel?
It feels great. Feels so good.
You've set the benchmark there, Rox. You've set the benchmark. So 9 out of 15 in 1 minute 25. That's a respectable score. So well done there. What did you answer on that one? Let me just check that. Coffee. Good girl. Excellent.
You don't even know.
I know the right answers. That's it. I know the right answers. Judge's decision is final. Well done. There you go. There ends 6+ Stevo, super duper, mega awesome, turbo quickfire, inquisition chin. I'm going to get this. 6+ Stevo, super duper, mega awesome, turbo quickfire, inquisition quiz. You nailed it. Well done, Rox. There you go. Right. So, tell us a bit about yourself, Roxy. You are a member of the 40k Ork community, and you have a YouTube channel, don't you?
I do. It's Roxy Da Riveter on YouTube. And
there'll be a link appearing on the screen now. I highly recommend all viewers click on that link, go and check it out. When was your last video made, Rox?
Oh my god, probably like almost a year. No, like 8 months. I'd say like eight.
But it's not a dead channel, is it? Let's just clarify this for the viewers, because I might go on and go, she hasn't made a video for years.
It's not a dead channel.
It's still live. There's stuff coming up on it, isn't there? There's still a reason to subscribe. There will be videos.
There is a reason to subscribe. Yeah.
Excellent stuff. And but outside of your what sort of let's get into that first. What sort of things do you upload on your channel? What can the viewers expect?
Okay, so you can expect like building tutorials, because I really love like Plasticard and building with styrene and stuff like that. So you could expect like some building tutorials, like how I weather things, and just stuff like that. Maybe some reviews of some products or something. Yeah, useful stuff for any hobbyist.
Useful
stuff. Yeah.
Anyone wanting to get into or has any kind of interest in kitbashing and converting or scratch building, go and check it out, because you'll see some really cool stuff on there. Because you've got some talent, haven't you? You've got some talent. I've seen your work and it is impressive.
Thank you.
You intimidate a lot of us in the community, because we have the challenges that come out every month on the Discord challenge, don't we? Monthly challenges. Whenever, I've only personally entered one of the challenges myself. And yeah, it's when you see, Roxy's entering the challenge. Oh, I guess I haven't won this one then. Because it's like, yeah, you're working on site, you're really proud of it. You're like, this will do well.
Yeah.
This is going really, really well. And then you go in there to upload your picture into the entries, and you see what you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, how am I going to compete with that?
Well, to be fair, we have done this for like a few months now, and I've only won one.
Oh wow!
So it's definitely fair competition.
Well, that just speaks about the talent that's on display, like in the community and in the Discord. Because you are far from the only one in there that's got some amazing skills.
There's some amazing talent.
Whenever I remember, me and Dim were looking at it for the Bionics one that we had last month. And we started scrolling through the other entries, and we were like, "Oh, there's no hope.
Yeah,
there's no hope, man.
It's daunting.
Yeah,
it is daunting sometimes.
But it's good. But regardless, whether you win or lose, everyone's a winner because you've got a finished.
You get something done.
Yeah,
and it's like inspirational, totally inspiration.
Definitely,
all
definitely. Viewers, there is a link in the description below to the Discord. I highly recommend you get involved. You can come on there and hang out in the crack den. There's like forums on there. There's competitions running all the time. I don't know why Roxy's laughing right now, but there's all sorts of good stuff in there. Shamelessly plugging away. So yeah, all the links for everything, channels, Discords, Facebook groups, get involved, people. We're just part of like an incredible community. The 40k Orc community is where it's at. It's a pleasure to be a part of, and you've been a part of that community for since the beginning, really, haven't you?
Yeah, like pretty much since the beginning of it. So it's I remember when the Discords merged. Way back.
Yeah. I mean, the Discord originally was Scar's Discord for Plastic. It was his own personal Discord for his channel, and we had various Facebook groups. Like I had one, Sky had one, Dread had one, other people had ones. We had various Discords, and we kind of brought it all together and united.
Yeah, there was a 40k Orc community buyout.
Definitely. Yeah, we all got sort of swallowed up into that big corporate machine, didn't we? We're like Captain Planet, aren't we? With our powers combined.
Yeah.
Younger viewers are wondering who the hell Captain Planet is right now. Look him up.
God,
change your world. But yeah, I want to talk about. So you're big into the scratch building, the conversion scene, and you've got some awesome projects. There'll be pictures up on the screen now. I'm going to put them up in the edit of some of your work, so we can show off some of the stuff that people could expect to see on your channel. But you're working on something. I want to talk about something specific now, and I don't know how much you can reveal at this point. I don't know how, but I want to talk about your project working with Ramshackle Games. You're working on something for them, aren't you? Do you want to tell the viewers a little bit about that?
Okay, so I'm working on this not Deff Dread. Totally not a Deff Dread thing. I'm completely hand building it. There's like no 3D printed parts whatsoever. It's all by hand, old school.
Cool.
It will be super customizable. Like it'll have so many options, and it is incredibly posable. It has like 20 some points of like articulation.
Wow.
That you can pose. Yeah.
That is cool. That is cool.
It's pretty cool.
If we get your permission, viewers will be seeing some pictures of it right now. Possibly.
Yeah, I'll send you some pictures of some work in progress parts.
Excellent. I mean, I've been seeing these pictures. You've been sharing them with like some sort of key members of the community, and like some of us privileged few who are getting to see this work in progress, and it's exciting. It's looking really cool. You've ticked all my boxes there, like handmade, posable options. That's all stuff anyone who watches this channel knows.
It's like an Orky player's dream.
Yeah, I'm always banging on about mono build and stuff, and always banging on that drum about that, and to the point where people get sick of hearing it. But that it is so important, and it's something that a lot of members of the community feel that some of GW's latest products and over the recent years we've kind of been losing that a bit. Not in all cases, but in a lot of cases where they've gone up. Where they've gone up in sort of quality of the look and the details and dynamic posing and stuff, they've gone up in that. But in terms of options and posability for the hobbyist, they've certainly sort of taken a step backwards. So it's great that third parties and stuff, places like Ramshackle and others, step in and sort of fill that void. And
definitely,
it's really cool that you're designing something that, I mean, you've designed loads of cool stuff over the years and shared like pics and stuff with the community, and that's really cool. But how does it feel to be like designing something that is going to be for sale? Like that. Yeah, that must definitely be so cool.
Yeah, it's definitely like a huge, like, honor and a privilege, but also the amount of pressure.
Yeah, I bet.
Like, because it has to be like
you open yourself up to criticism and stuff, aren't you? And like, I expect if that comes out and other YouTubers are reviewing this product, you're going to be like watching intently, like. But
did I miss something? You know,
I can't imagine that there's going to be too many negative thoughts about this, because, like you say, it's. You're putting all the options and the sort of the power in the customer's hands, like how you're putting in. Am I right in saying this? It's going to have every weapon option available to a
every weapon option.
And that's cool. And do we go any further with options? Are there options in terms of like the just aesthetically, like the look of it, like I don't know, like with the different face plates, etc., and things like that?
Yeah, it'll have different heads to choose from, different torsos,
so
different
cool.
legs, different styles of arms. It has like these 2 engines on the back, much like the Games Workshop, but those are also there'll also be different kinds. So
fuck yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Well, I'm all about a dread mob. I love me a dread mob. Cans and dreads, Gorkanauts, Morkanauts, Stompers, I'm all about that. Big stompy robots is like the coolest thing ever, and I love that.
Yeah.
So I've been keeping my eye on this with great interest. Snap, Crackle and Pop need a friend on the battlefield, and he's going to have to join their ranks. And it so. I mean, I don't know again if you know this yet, or if you're allowed to say this yet. But when it comes out, is it going to be a case that the customer sort of goes on the website and chooses the options, or is it going to be like you buy the kit, the box, and it's got all the options in there and just have fun? Like,
we're trying to do it like a Build-A-Bear sort of thing, where like you pick out the different parts options. You know, you'll have like, you know, your heads, your torsos, your legs. You can pick out your options.
Holy fuck! You're doing the Ork pick and mix.
I'm
going to pop the link in the corner to one of my old videos when I called out for this. Yeah, and I made the appeal to me. The Ork pick and mix. I'm going to pop that link up in the corner as well, because like hell yes. Well, you're ticking more boxes now. Like, that's just going to be fun as hell. That is going to be fun as hell.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool. And I imagine with Ramshackle, I mean, I've bought stuff off Ramshackle. I've recently had some of their Grot tank parts and various bits. Ramshackle, awesome company, very customer friendly, very customer focused, and sort of a company by hobbyists, made by hobbyists for hobbyists, who really get what us kind of orc conversion nuts are all about.
Yes.
Like, just it's a cool company, and I love that. It's getting me more and more excited about this, because that's just
slap a Ramshackle link below.
Definitely 100%. There will be a link to Ramshackle games. Check out I'm plugging like hell on this video. I've done reviews videos on Ramshackle games. Go check them out. Go from a back catalogue, have a look at them, because really cool company, very competitively priced, priced with the stuff you get, and great customer service. But this is the sort of thing I've been like just dreaming about. This prospect of being able to go onto a website and design your own thing. I'll choose that arm, that head, that, and make your own personal thing. And it'll be really cool if you can buy the bits separately as well, if you want to use them for kit bashes and stuff. Which, knowing Ramshackle,
I'm sure that will. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure
knowing Ramshackle, I'm sure that's going to be an option, because I know he does that with a lot of his current kits and stuff that you can buy. You look at a tank, it's got, I don't want the tank, but I like the turret, and you can say, can I have that turret? Yeah, he's no problem fulfilling requests like that. And oh man, that's exciting stuff. Yeah, and it looks cool. It's got a unique look. It's definitely going to turn heads on the table, but it ties in. It's not going to clash.
Yeah.
You've stuck. I like the way you've stuck closely to the sort of the design aesthetic and the scale and stuff. It's
kind of like old school.
Hell yeah.
In a new school way.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of what it looks like.
Old school, modernized. I like it. Yeah, it looks. Man, that's going to be cool. I cannot wait for my dread mob to grow, and it'd just be a fun thing to go on the site and just play around with the. I love the whole Build-A-Bear concept, the Orky pick and mix concept. I love that, and I mean it's exciting. And obviously this is your first time designing something like this. I imagine you've got ideas, have you, for future projects as well, like after this?
Definitely.
Superb.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
Are these super top secret at the moment? Can you say much, or are they just sort of ideas in your head? You haven't really decided.
They're just ideas right now. They're just ideas.
Killer cans would be cool in the future. Maybe a war boss, maybe war boss in Mega Armor. Maybe you could go anywhere, couldn't it? Oh, it's cool. It's cool. Hell yes, good stuff. Kit bashing's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the kit that I'm designing is made, like, I'm a huge fan of kit bashing, so it's made by a kit basher and converter for the kit basher and converter.
Hell yeah.
So even the average hobbyist can pick out the parts that they want and feel like they're kit bashing something.
Excellent. And I like that. I think there's too much among some members of the community that who have got incredibly good skills. Like some people are like that, nothing phases them. They can take on any challenge and make amazing looking things. But not all hobbyists out there have that know-how or experience or talent, do they? But they still want to make something personalized. And I get a response a lot of the time when I talk about sort of the monobuild stuff. It's a lot harder. People say, well, you can still do it. You just got to chop it up and use green stuff and do that. It's like, not a lot of people, some people don't have that experience yet or knowledge of how to do stuff like that. And there's loads of tips and advice and stuff out there to be able to learn that stuff, but some people just want to be able to do a simple head swap, a simple arm swap, and take one bit and it's great to be able to do that. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you saying to me before that this is going to be like scale wise, like arms and things are kind of compatible with the existing GW kit. Is that correct? Am I correct in saying that? Excellent. Cool. I didn't blunder that up.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell that you can mash the kits together. That's just it just gets better and better. It sounds like the perfect not Deff Dread.
Not Deff Dread.
Not Deff Dread. Big. You're still working on the name, I take it. What you're going to call this thing?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Maybe the viewers can get involved. Viewers, maybe get involved in the comments. Throw some ideas for some names. Maybe, who knows? Maybe something will spark and Roxy will go, that's the name. That's what we're going to call it. And there you go. But don't ask for like cuts of the profit or anything like that. So what got you moving from that, like what got you into Orks? Like, I mean, tell us your story. Like, what got you into the hobby in the first place? Did you start with Orks? Did you?
I did. I started with Orks. They were my first army, so like they're like my first love. I remember walking through the mall, and there was a store, and they have like the was a Games Workshop,
Your
and they
display
have like
cabinets
the
and
glass
everything.
display
Yeah.
cabinets in the windows, and you're just like, oh my god, that's so cool. So walk in, look around a bunch, and the Orks really like called to me because I'm a huge like Mad Max fan. Even when I got into the hobby, which was like about when I was about 15 or 16 years old, like 2006, 2005. So yeah, and my first kit was a box of Metal Commandos.
Nice, nice. So you got into it was 2006. I'm trying to test my memory here. That would have been around fourth edition. Would it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the time
Yep.
you got in.
Yep. It was fourth edition.
Good edition.
It
Good
was
edition. Yeah,
the
good time to get into it.
Battle for McCrag box set,
Oh,
and you know,
Battle
Battle
for
for Skull Pass.
McCrag. Yeah, Battle for Skull
Those
Pass.
were the
I got.
two.
Yes.
Those were
Battle
the
for
two.
McCrag was a cool set. That's the Tyranids Ultramarines, wasn't it, with the crashed
Yes.
shuttle and the
Yeah,
awesome,
the
awesome.
illustrious terrain that is highly sought after.
Yeah,
'Cause
man,
it
that
was
thing goes
so
for
good.
stupid money, doesn't it? I
It
had one of
does.
them. I
It's
had one
crazy.
of them. I sold it like
I have
on
one.
eBay
I still
for
have
like
it.
nothing. Like
Yeah.
it went for like I think it just went as a part of like a job lot of just bits that I was getting rid of, like, and it just went for nothing. So someone got a nice investment there with that because
Yeah. Hopefully they still have it.
yeah. I mean, if they put that on eBay now, sheesh, that goes for some money. But
And
like,
if they still have it, like, and they see this video,
they're
should
gonna know.
totally.
I bought that one. I know that guy. So you got into the hobby around that fourth edition. You started off with Orks. What point was it when you started deviating from the path of just buying a kit, building it as it is, and painting it, and sort of sticking to that? Or was it like instant? Did you just instantly start adding your own touches and changing things?
Yeah. Okay. So I did like the whole like. Do you remember the Academy thing
It's ringing a bell.
for Games Workshop, where like we go in the store and like you get like you pay like
Yeah.
$50
Yeah.
here in the US,
I totally
and you
couldn't
get a
remember
case,
it, but yeah.
and they teach you how to like do the hobby, like beginner stuff.
I remember reading bits about it in White Dwarf. Now I've completely erased that from my
Yeah.
memory, but yeah.
So they teach you how to, they taught you how to like convert models and stuff. So like
sweet.
that's what really got me into it.
That's cool. That's really cool. Oh, cool. So
Yeah.
you went in. So was that sort of going into the store like sort of weekly or something? Was it like
Yes,
a face-to-face
yeah.
basis, and you'd sit down with someone like a one-to-one tuition sort of thing?
Yeah, it was like a little class thing.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, like just you, or like was
Yeah.
there several people there sort of would learn?
There were several people.
That's cool. That's really, really cool. All my stuff was
Yeah.
kind of learnt from White Dwarf in the early days. Like I would learn my painting and ideas for things, and I'd be restricted to what was in White Dwarf at the time. Before obviously internet was around, but it wasn't. There wasn't a huge amount of stuff. I wasn't aware of like resources. Not like today where you've got YouTube videos and there's tutorials of like everything now. But yeah, I remember reading things like that and learning how to do all that kind of thing. But yeah, so that's really cool. And then the bug just got you from there. You started getting full of ideas and stuff. And cool. Oh, it's very different to the GW of today, isn't it?
Definitely.
Very
Definitely.
different. Very different. That's really cool. It's a shame. It would be cool if they did things. I mean, I guess there's less need for it now because of YouTube and stuff. But I guess it's a different, like learning stuff online and watching how-to videos and stuff. It's a very different experience from being like in a sort of like, almost like a classroom environment and being able to like ask the teacher, can you help me out with this, and sort of the real hands-on kind of that's really cool.
It was like really hobby engaging.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
And a good sort of community.
And a good value for money.
Yeah. And I imagine you made quite a few friends there as well and made contacts with people and, sort of met other members of like the community and things in your local area.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was just like networking and, like.
Do you remember what like your first conversion was? Or your first?
Yes, it was a Space Marine with a like chain lance thing.
Cool. And was it good?
Uh,
Have you got pictures
it
of
was
it? Do you
okay.
still have it?
No, I don't
Oh,
have
it'd be cool to
pictures
put a
of it.
picture
No.
of it. Like, it's sorry, I was gonna say, like, is it good? Because like you think like I remember some of the things that I worked on before, and I'd be doing, and I'd be like, oh, it's really cool, and you'd like look back on it now, and you'd be like, oh, so bad. Like, you get a lot
Yeah.
better as you go, don't you? But what about scratch building? When was the first time you sort of learned the sort of Plasticard thing and was introduced to that? Because that's like I know, like, I mean, I've barely done anything with Plasticard. I've certainly never
Yeah.
scratch built something. I generally kitbash and convert things and mash kits together, but I've used a bit of Plasticard on stuff, but it's very basic stuff. I have never, as of yet, built something from scratch. When were you introduced to that and like had your mind blown of like, wow, I can just make something myself?
For me, it was like in terms of like in hobby, because I have you know, experienced making stuff
Yeah.
previously, but you know, in terms of the hobby, the real influence for me with doing the whole styrene and plasticard thing in the hobby was Ian Waz Wyatt, the legend, the
Oh
plasticard
yes.
legend.
Yeah. And legend is the right word. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the first person I saw on YouTube that was building things from scratch himself. That like, in most cases, surpassed what you could buy in a kit, and you were just like, wow,
Yeah.
that's just
It's
amazing.
incredible. It was incredible.
That you could turn a sheet of plastic into that. It was like, wow, wow, that's just opens up like it opens up this realm of possibilities to you, doesn't it? That anything's possible. You know, if you can imagine it,
Yeah.
you can make it, basically, and that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Well, I think we'll pretty much bring it to a close there, Roxy. But I don't think this is going to be the last time we have you on the channel. We're going to have you on the channel again because I know we
Yeah.
share a lot of similar interests outside of just orcs. We're going to have to, at some point, do some kind of. We're going to have to talk about our love of like horror movies and things, and maybe do.
Yes.
I don't know, maybe do some kind of chilled out live hobby hangout where we can just chat shit about cheesy 80s gory horror movies or something.
Yes.
Because
Love it.
yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, thank you so much for being the first guest on Stevo Meets. Like I say, been wanting to do this for a long time. With Luckily, we had Scar here this morning to help me figure out how to get this to fucking work because I ain't too good for this tech shit. But yeah, it's been really cool to have you on, Roxy. Thank you very much. You're an awesome member of the community. Viewers, please go and check out Roxy Da Riveter's channel. Go subscribe. Go and learn
Yeah.
something. Go and learn some tips.
You can
and
also
tricks and
follow
that.
me on Instagram at Roxy_Da_Riveter.
I'll put that link in the description. I didn't mention that because I don't really do Instagram, but I will put that link in the
Yeah.
description. So you've got your Instagram, you're on the Discord group, you're on the 40k community Facebook group, and you've got your YouTube channel and all that good stuff. Are you on Twitch?
No,
No,
not
okay.
yet.
Not yet, but possibly in the future. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And go and check out Ramshackle Games, people. Go and check out Ramshackle Games. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Roxy, once again, thank you very much. And
Thank you.
My pleasure. And this is 6 Plus Stevo meeting Roxy Da Riveter. Signing out. Start recording. It's recording now. There we go. Okay.
Okay. We are
I will
recording.
kick us into an intro. Isn't it weird? I always get nervous on my own fucking channel.
Oh my god, I get so nervous on other people's channels.
Yeah, do you know what? I think I feel
like-
less nervous on other people's channels than I do on my own. It's fucking weird. I think because all the responsibilities
don't
on
give
me,
a fuck.
like, yeah. Because I'm just their guest. I'm like, they've got to sort out all the tech. They've got to do the intro. All I've got to do is answer their questions. Like, whereas I've got to think,
show
like,
up. All you gotta do is show up.
I always struggle with the intros and the outros. Once I'm off and rolling, I'm all right. I ramble at the beginning and I ramble at the end. Okay. Compose yourself, Stevo. Compose yourself. Breathing exercises. So we are recording. We are live. We're going. Okay.
We have been recording. Are we live?
No. Fuck. Please do not say fuck or bugger. Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of Hold Up. What am I going to call this show? I haven't even figured out what I'm going to call it yet. I think I was going to call it Stevo Meets, and then the name of whoever I'm meeting. So it's like
we've already met.
I'm going to start the timer when I ask the first question. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Roxy, your time starts now. Question 1. Gork or Mork?
Mork.
Fuck. I'm going to edit this bit out. I'm going to start again because I didn't get my pen ready to tick your answers. Okay. I'm going to stop the timer.
Oh my god.
Oh, god damn it. Thank God this ain't live.